Hi guys, Chris and PJ here live in the Dream Giveaway Garage.
Hello, Christopher.
Hello PJ, and hello everybody out there.
So happy to be here today.
So happy to be here today as well. Vertical is a good thing to be, right?
That's right, especially next to that's 1972 Chevelle.
Tell you what, orange flame. When I first saw the car, I could have sworn to you, and I'm not a betting person, but if I had $100, I would have put $100 down, well, to win it of course, but I can't. Put $100 down and said it's Hugger Orange. And then I realized that that's not what the orange is called in 1972. It's called Orange Flame, right? So it looks like Hugger Orange to me, looks like Hugger Orange to everybody else, but they call it Flame Orange. I'd probably have to have a 69 Hugger Orange Chevelle or Camaro next to it to know how close the two colors were.
Didn't we have a GTO back in the day that was Hugger Orange?
No, because Hugger Orange is a Chevy marketing paint term. The Pontiac version of it is called Carousel Red. Not to confuse things.
Right, and it's not red.
It's not red, it's orange. And then Buick had its own marketing name for the same color. They all had the same 2-digit paint code if they were the same color, but each of the divisions had kind of a cool, kind of groovy paint name for those. Another one was, Chevy would have had Butternut, and Pontiac would have had Mayfair Maze, so on and so forth, right?
They would have been wonderful to put a box of crayons together and name them all. Brian says, love that orange, just like the Tundra. Yeah, the Tundra is
yeah,
beautiful
you know,
orange.
and we compared the two. I think I'm looking at the Tundra. Tundra is a little more orange, and the Chevelle is a little more tomato.
And unfortunately, I can't turn around because there's some top secret stuff here.
Yeah,
in the
there's
garage.
something really top secret behind PJ that just came in this morning. But maybe you'll catch a reflection of that off the 57 behind PJ. Which
Cobra,
is
the Screaming Warrior Freedom says, Chris and PJ are iconic duo. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Speaking of that 57 right next to PJ, what, 30 days left? I can't believe we're winding down on the 57. 7 days left on the Chevelle and 30 left on the 57. Oh, and I'll tell you, yeah, if you guys really support that 57, we'll try to find another Tri-5 Resto Mod to pick up for you guys to give away.
Chris, why do we have the little cutout of Burt Reynolds behind the Chevelle and the cutout of Don Garlitz's behind the 57?
Well, they have to hang out somewhere, and that's where they're hanging out. So, funny story in the Dream Giveaway Garage. Don and Bert seem to have their own locomotion. In other words, we'll come in here, and Don will be moved somewhere. And if you turn on the light, he'll startle you.
Yeah.
Because you think it's really a person there.
Somebody's done that to me a few times.
Bert, not so much, because that leisure suit, you kind of know, right?
Yeah.
And there you go. Anyway, PJ, I want to have you show this while I get some water.
You go ahead and do that, but I wanted to show this to everybody. Chris and I were talking about this today, and someone asked, is it a cowl induction? And Chris had to point out the fact that this hood is a cowl induction hood, but it does not have cowl induction, functional cowl induction working. So it's funny how they did that. And I did notice earlier today when I was also in here playing around, the inside has the incredible 8-track of Elvis in there that was sent to us. We certainly appreciate that. So we're really happy with it. Oh, hey, Chris.
Yeah, I'm staying hydrated, guys. That hardly ever happens to me, but I hit a dry throat there for a second. And so PJ's talking about the cowl induction hood, right?
Yes, I was talking about the cowl induction hood that you and I talked about earlier today, and you pointed out that it does have a cowl induction hood, but not a functional cowl induction.
It does not have functional cowl induction. So if you think of a 70 Chevelle Super Sport, and it's got the functional flapper right here for the cowl induction, and it's got the apparatus underneath, that's functional cowl induction. Cowl induction hood simply allows that air to bounce off the windshield back in here into the engine compartment. So it's a cowl hood, but it is not functional cowl induction. It does have the hood pins, and that's from the factory, stripes from the factory, 5-spoke wheels from the factory. Man, it's a good looking car, and with 33,000 original miles. How many miles are on your Civic? More than that?
Yeah, it's definitely more. Yeah, this is only a 33,000.
33,000 original miles. It was in a private collection in Texas for a really, really long time. And that's how we like to find some of these cars that came out of private collections, that they cared for them over decades and decades, that didn't go through a lot of ownership hands, right?
Yeah, but
who's out there?
Who
PJ?
has a 72 with a 33,000 miles on it?
I don't know. Maybe there's one out there, but right? Certainly not going to be a big block 4-speed posi traction like this 72 Chevelle right here. And that's what makes it so special. Even though 72 is considered a low compression year, it's still got that numbers matching big block. It still has that 4-speed, and it's still got that that posi traction, limited slip differential on the rear.
396, like you said.
So what's interesting is in 72 they call it a 402. I believe that the bore is just slightly larger in the block, but it's so. And to confuse us even more, on the broadcast sheet they call it a 400. So you could call it a 396, you could call it a 400 big block, you could call it a 402, right?
That's right.
Roger, you knew that, didn't you?
Jeremy says, how long will it take to find a winner for the Tundra? The Tundra, I think, is
9
picked
days.
27th? Yeah.
27, 9 days to go, and we'll know who won the Tundra.
Yeah.
I've got to show you. Let's see if that broadcast sheet is in the glove box.
Oh, that's right. You've got it in the glove box. P. Vanderbilt says, yep, that Chevelle Work looks good. Would look good in my driveway. Yeah,
Okay.
this would look good.
Guys,
Driveway.
these are the years before cup holders.
Here,
So
I'll
I'm
hold
going to put my water right there.
Do you want me to hold your cup?
Nope, I am good. Tell you what, I believe that. It's so cool when you find this original stuff here, right? Let's take a look at this. Guys, look, this is not a copy. This is the original broadcast sheet. They probably found it up under the gas tank, or maybe in the underneath the rear seat. And look right here when we look at the engine size for that LS3 engine, 400 CID 4-barrel. See, I wasn't making that up. So they call that 396 or that 402 a 400 on this sheet. This will go to the winner, by the way. This proves that this car was born with a big block. That's very, very, very valuable documentation for the winner. Who's out there, PJ?
Let's see here. Nice white. No. Actually, it's not what people think. There's some guesses of what's going on back there, but that's not what it is.
Okay,
No.
well, there you go. Other thing in there that I'm going to show you guys, this is a copy. I have the original as well. There's her original owner. Do you know him? Was he a neighbor of yours? Oh, John W.
1972.
I hope that says Bear and not Barf. What's that say, PJ?
Is that 52 years ago?
Yeah.
Yeah, Bear.
Bear, okay. John W. Bear, 1172 Linwood Avenue in beautiful Columbus, Ohio.
Mention that, getting this thing out
Think
of
he's
Columbus,
still
Ohio.
around?
And now Columbus, Ohio, it's not like you would actually have this car out year-round anyway, I guess, so.
Let me show you what else we got. There we go. Look at that, guys. Protecto plate. That's the original warranty Protecto plate. No, that is not a QR code. You cannot scan that.
But now that, obviously you're looking at warranty, there's no manufacturer or dealer warranty with this thing now, right?
Well, back in let's see how long it was. It was 12 months.
12 months.
Right? It wasn't 336 yet.
And this
Let's
is
take
like
a look there and see.
1972.
Yeah.
I think it was on the first panel.
Was it?
Yeah.
What's it say?
I think right up there.
Oh, 12 months or 12,000 miles. Okay.
I think we've expired on both.
I think we've expired
almost,
the warranty.
Yeah, but almost not on the mileage.
Oh, almost not on the mileage, right. Can you imagine that, taking this in for warranty work?
Yeah.
7 days left. How do you enter to win? You guys already know, because you're good. You help out those charities every chance you get. You go to dreamgiveaway.com, use promo code Facebook Live or promo code YouTube, and you get those bonus tickets. Who is out there, PJ?
Oh, we got, let's see here. Doug says the 72 Chevelle SS will make a nice replacement for the 72 Chevelle Malibu I had in high school in the late 80s. Now, someone actually asked me today and said, hey, I want to get in that Malibu. I said, you talking the Chevelle? So,
That's
yeah.
right. Malibus and Chevelles are both A-bodies. They jazz the Chevelle up with a higher performance drivetrain and, of course, some other niceties, right? But the body is essentially the same. Malibus, Chevelles, Le Mans, GTO, Cutlass, 442. What am I missing, guys? Buick, Skylark, and GSX are all the same A-body coming out of General Motors plants back in the day. Did I miss any? I don't think so.
What did they do differently on every one of those?
Well, back in the day, they all had different engines. So Chevys would have their engines, Buicks would have their engines, Oldsmobile would have theirs, so a Pontiac would have theirs, so on and so forth. Cadillac did not have an A-body. Too small a vehicle for Cadillac in the early 70s.
Well, Terry O'Shea says, hello, I'm from Port Orange, so it works out well with the orange Chevelle.
There you go, Port Orange. Well, you could drive on over and drive home, right? Port Orange,
right.
Of course, Florida, at least I think that's the Port Orange that you're talking about.
Robbie says, you guys ready for a visit on the 28th? What time
We
should
are
I
ready.
be there? Fire it up Friday.
Yeah, come on Fire It Up Friday. It's going to be fun. Maybe by the 28th, we can start sneak peeking some other stuff.
Oh, yes.
Indeed, indeed, indeed. All right, PJ, and any questions from anybody out there?
That's it.
Well, that is so good. I thank you guys for joining us today. Remember, Chevelle, 7 days, 11 hours, 57 Chevy. Wonder if you're showing something.
Like about 30 days. No, we're good there.
Okay, about 30 days left on that
Monte Carlo?
NHRA trip. Huh?
Monte Carlo.
Oh, Monte Carlo. That's right. Monte Carlo is so. Okay, now you guys got me started as I'm about to do an outro. So it's a Monte Carlo in A/G body, the same as the Grand Prix because it's got that really long hood on it. It's a combination of a G body and an A body. They called it an A/G body. Those are probably still made in the same factories as the regular A bodies. Someone, if you have some information on that, feel free to chime in.
Robbie, who is coming down on the 28th, says, hey, what time should I arrive if we're going to do a Fire It Up Friday? What, 2 o'clock?
Yeah, show up maybe about 1:45.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
And then we'll do it at 2. We're looking forward to seeing you, Robbie, and you guys. Anytime you're in the Tampa Bay area, just give us a call. Call Leanne in customer service. Let her know you'd like to drop on in and watch a Facebook Live while it's live in the Dream Giveaway Garage. And we'll let you see Area 52, where we keep the top secret toys.
That's right, and all the special stuff that I'm not supposed to show, but usually do.
We love you though, PJ. We'll see you guys tomorrow. More great fun, more great action, more great grand prizes, and you're running out of time to win the 72 big block 4-speed pause traction Chevelle. Hey, you know what you guys need to do? Go watch Dazed and Confused and Matthew McConaughey and watch how he describes his 1970 Chevelle big block car. That'll be fun. We'll talk about that tomorrow in our favorite place on earth, the Dream Giveaway Garage.
See you next time, everyone.